Lionel Andrés Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in the city of Rosario, Argentina, a place where football was more than a game. It was a way of life. Rosario was not rich. Its streets were rough, its houses simple, and its people hardworking. Football filled the empty spaces between long workdays and short dreams. Children played barefoot on dusty roads, using stones as goalposts. In those streets, talent mattered more than money. Messi was born into a working-class family. His father, Jorge Messi, worked in a steel factory and coached a local youth football team. His mother, Celia, worked as a cleaner. They were not famous, they were not powerful, but they believed deeply in their son. From the moment Lionel could walk, he chased a ball. At 3 years old, he kicked the ball around the house. At 5, he joined Grandoli, a small local club coached by his father. Even then, something felt different. The ball stayed glued to his feet. Bigger boys tried to push him off it, but they couldn't. People noticed. Neighbors stopped to watch. Coaches whispered. Opponents complained. How can someone so small be so good, they asked. At 8 years old, Messi joined Newell's Old Boys, one of Rosario's biggest clubs. There, he scored goals for fun. Some matches ended with Messi scoring 5, 6, even 7 goals. The crowd didn't cheer loudly, they stared in disbelief. But while the talent was growing, something else wasn't. Lionel was not growing like other children. His body was fragile. He was smaller than everyone else. Doctors began to worry. And soon, the joy of football would meet its first great challenge. As Lionel grew older, the difference between him and other children became impossible to ignore. At 9, then 10, then 11 years old, Messi was still the smallest player on the pitch. Opponents mocked him. Some coaches doubted him. Others feared he would break easily. Doctors finally gave the diagnosis: growth hormone deficiency. Without treatment, Lionel would stop growing. His body would not develop properly. His football future, no matter how brilliant, was in danger. The treatment was expensive, very expensive. Daily injections, years of care. For Messi's family, it felt impossible. Newell's Old Boys wanted his talent, but they did not want the cost. One by one, doors closed. The dream was shrinking, just like his body. The illness that nearly ended everything. Lionel knew something was wrong, even if he didn't fully understand it. He watched his friends grow taller, stronger, faster. But when he played football, none of that mattered. With the ball at his feet, Lionel felt free, untouchable, equal. Still, talent alone could not solve his problem. His family feared the worst. Then hope arrived from across the ocean. In the year 2000, FC Barcelona heard about a small boy in Argentina who played like magic lived in his feet. They invited Messi for a trial. At just 13 years old, Lionel boarded a plane, leaving Argentina, his friends, his city, and everything he knew. It was the hardest moment of his life. Barcelona watched him play only a few minutes before making a decision. They wanted him, but more importantly, they agreed to pay for his medical treatment. The contract was signed on a paper napkin, a napkin that changed football history. La Masia, growing alone in Spain. Life in Barcelona was not easy. Messi was quiet, shy, homesick. He cried often. His grandmother's voice, the streets of Rosario. But on the pitch, he spoke fluently. At La Masia, Barcelona's famous academy, Messi destroyed every level he played in. Older boys, stronger boys, taller boys, none could stop him. Goal after goal, dribble after dribble. He wasn't just good, he was different. First touch of the big stage. In 2004, at just 17 years old, Lionel Messi made his debut for Barcelona's first team. In 2005, he scored his first goal, chipped delicately over the goalkeeper. The crowd stood up. A new star had arrived.
The rise of a genius. Season after season, Messi grew stronger, faster, smarter. He didn't rely on power. He relied on balance, vision, and intelligence. Defenders chased shadows. By his early 20s, Messi was no longer a talent. He was a superstar. Under coach Pep Guardiola, Barcelona played football that felt like art. Short passes, movement, intelligence. Messi was the center of it all. He won league titles, Champions Leagues, Ballon d'Ors. Records fell like dominoes. As Messi rose, another giant stood beside him, Cristiano Ronaldo. Two legends, two styles, one era. Their rivalry pushed football to new heights. Fans argued endlessly, but history smiled. Despite all his success, one wound remained open: Argentina. Final after final ended in heartbreak. Criticism followed him everywhere. Some said he failed his country. After another painful loss, Messi retired from international football. He cried. The weight was too heavy. But legends always return. Messi came back stronger, wiser. In 2021, he won the Copa America. Tears of pain turned into tears of joy. Then came Qatar 2022. At 35 years old, Messi led Argentina like a true captain. He scored, assisted, inspired. In the final, after one of the greatest matches ever played, Messi lifted the World Cup. The world stood still. The boy who was once too small stood tallest of all. Messi left Barcelona with heartbreak. He played for PSG. Then he moved to Inter Miami, bringing football magic to America. Still humble, still quiet, still brilliant. Lionel Messi is not just a footballer. He is proof that size does not define greatness. Pain does not end dreams. Humility can walk alongside glory. From Rosario to the world, Messi showed that greatness doesn't shout. It whispers and lets history listen. For Lionel Messi, the World Cup had always been unfinished business. He had tasted it as a young boy in 2006, watching from the bench. He had come heartbreakingly close in 2014.
Losing the final and staring into the distance as if football itself had betrayed him. Years passed. Time was no longer on his side. By 2022, Messi was 35 years old. Many said this would be his last World Cup. Some whispered that his best days were behind him. Messi heard the noise, but he did not answer it. Inside him lived a quiet promise. The World Cup in Qatar began not with glory, but with shock. Argentina lost their opening match. The world reacted fast: criticism, doubt, mockery. Messi reacted slowly. He gathered his teammates. He spoke calmly. He led. Match by match, Messi transformed the tournament into his personal journey. He scored. He assisted. He ran. He fought. He carried the weight of a nation on his shoulders and never complained. Every goal felt symbolic. Every celebration felt earned. Then came the final. Argentina versus France. A match for history. Messi scored. France answered. Messi scored again. France answered again. Extra time. Penalties. Silence. When the final kick was taken, the world held its breath. Argentina won. Messi dropped to his knees. Tears fell freely. The boy from Rosario had done it. As he lifted the World Cup trophy, dressed in a black cloak under the lights, time seemed to pause. The debate ended. The journey was complete. Football had crowned its poet. Before Qatar, Messi had already endured one of the hardest moments of his life, leaving Barcelona. After 21 years, countless goals, and endless memories, financial reality forced the club to let him go. Messi stood at a press conference, tears in his eyes, unable to finish his sentences. He had never imagined wearing another shirt. But football, like life, does not always follow dreams. In Paris, Messi faced a new challenge. Different league, different style, different expectations. The magic came in moments, not always in floods. Still, he won trophies, adapted, and remained professional. Yet something inside him longed for joy again.
That joy returned in Inter Miami. In the United States, Messi rediscovered freedom. He smiled more. He played with lightness. He lifted a young club and inspired a nation still growing into football. Stadiums filled. Children dreamed. Messi had become more than a player. He was an ambassador of the game. Away from the pitch, Messi remained the same. Quiet, humble, family-centered. He avoided the spotlight. He spoke with his feet. He stayed loyal to his roots. to Rosario, to Argentina. Fame never changed him. Messi left behind numbers that read like myths. Most Ballon d'Or awards, most goals for a single club, World Cup glory, continental triumphs. But statistics were never the reason people loved him. It was how he played. Messi showed the world that greatness does not need to be loud, that skill can be gentle, that leadership can be quiet, that dreams can survive pain, doubt, and time. He made football feel human. One day, Messi will stop playing. The stadiums will quiet, the boots will rest. But somewhere, a small child will pick up a ball, too small, too shy, underestimated. And someone will say, let him play. Because once, a boy from Rosario did, and he changed football forever.